Yo guys, what's going on and welcome back to another live. It's crypto, it's coffee, and it's chill. I hope everyone's having a good morning. I'm trying to get my camera set up, so I'm using my DSLR right now, which is awesome. I don't know if you can tell, but it's much more clear. I'm just gonna maximize myself on the screen real quick, just because I want to see this sexy face for a sec. Right, so that's pretty focused. So if I come in like here, something like that. Yeah, that's good. Alright, we can, right, if I'm leaning back, so that would be like, yeah, because I want it to be focused when I'm in my comfy, relaxed spot. So like just here. Perfect. Well, how's everyone going? I don't think I have anyone in the stream right now, as per usual, Mr. Lonely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm heading onto my phone. I'm gonna chuck a little message out there, get people on the stream, have a little chat, because that's what I want, to be honest. I think it'd be really nice just to have a nice chat with people during a casual stream like this. Like, I'm happy to answer questions, have a little chat, whatnot. So just heading onto YouTube now, copying the link to spread it around. Alright, copy link. Bear with me for one moment. Gotta get that Instagram pic. Gotta let people know we live. So on the screen right now, you can see my trade, which I had entered and lost yesterday in a very quick, very typical crypto fashion. We live. So yeah, I got stopped out pretty quick, price reversed, and what you see on the screen at the moment is the potential profits if I had just managed the trade differently. So that's sort of what I wanted to go through in today's episode of Crypto, Coffee, and Chill. As I do all the time, you know, I always go through my old trades because I want to review them. I feel like the only way for you to get better is to look at what you did wrong and then fix that, improve on it. So I just got my story out on Instagram. I'm gonna push it through the Discord. Also, I got the Mr. Grumpy cup up here because I thought it was pretty fitting, seeing as I lost the trade last night. And again, I will reiterate that this is not caffeinated coffee. This is decaf. Caffeinated coffee sometimes gives me too much anxiety, so that's not good. You don't want to be anxious or trying to manage your like heightened emotions when you're trying to focus on something. Like, why would you give yourself something else to worry about? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it might give you energy, but you know what's better? If you placebo effect yourself and trick your brain into thinking that decaf will give you energy, and eventually it will. That's what it's been like for me anyways for the past like few weeks, 2 weeks now, I'd say. I mean, it kind of ruins the whole placebo because I just said that I know it doesn't give me energy, but I don't know, like your senses and your body, it knows the smell of the coffee, it tastes the taste of the coffee, and at some point you forget, it becomes second nature. You're just making your decaf taste like coffee, smells like coffee, whatever. You feel good and you don't even realize that you've just been wrecked by the placebo effect. Alright, so I've just put my link out on the Discord. Also, now we have a filming space for one person. Sweet. Alright, so let's get straight to it. As I said, we got the trade on the chart. We got the trade on the charts right now. This is what happened. Let me open up my sheet because I can show you exactly what I was thinking at that time. Alright, so this was yesterday's trade, -2. So price was trading at a heavy discount for the day. The London lows were ran without a pullback through any swing highs or the London high, suggesting lots of buy stops. That's why I was looking for longs. Looking for price to rally after rebalancing 16,500. So 16,500 is roughly there, like just here. So we had the rebalance of 16,500, and I was looking at the fair value gap here. And pretty much we had a second fair value gap open up in the smaller time frames. So, wait, I'll start from the top down. So to start off with, I saw this fair value gap here on the hourly time frame, which I saw price dragging into slowly. And I had anticipated a run on buy stops after we had tapped into this fair value gap or after we had balanced it. Now, we had balanced it, but price pushed through a little bit further than the candlestick which the fair value gap was found within. This doesn't usually happen, but when it does, that is when I'm stopped out. Like, if I trade properly and my plan and all that is executed on point, the only thing that will stop me out is if price decides to play around a little bit and push through the bottom of the fair value gap if we're in a buy position here, or like vice versa. That's the only way I get stopped out. So unfortunately, this was one of those times where I did get stopped out, because the plan with ICT is that you put your stop loss right below the candlestick that contains the fair value gap on the time frame you're looking at. So I was looking at this on like the 1 minute or something, to be completely honest. So the fair value gap, obviously this range highlighted in the gray is the previous fair value gap, but I look for price to balance that and then set itself up to then take a trade. I'm not going to just take long when it bounces into the fair value gap. So I saw price do this. It's making its lower lows, lower highs or whatever. But then I saw this sort of break in structure. Something similar to what we had here, but I felt like this push to the upside had engineered buy stops for us to get sell stops for us to get a deeper dig into that fair value gap, which is exactly what we saw. We got that deeper dig, and then we saw the shift in market structure after this swing high was broken here. After I saw that, I started scouting. Okay, well, if this is the high and this is the low, I'm gonna chuck my Fibonacci up to figure out where the equilibrium is. Here's the 50% mark, and since I'm going long, I'm looking for price to drop below that 50% mark, which puts us in a discount market. I always buy in a discount market, sell in a premium. So since that's there, I made my way down to try and find open fair value gaps, which if you had put 2 and 2 together with the entry and that, then you will see right here is the fair value gap, which I was looking to trade. I'll delete this for a sec. So that's what I was looking to take, which I did. I entered, promptly as soon as price went into this area. So I got double confluences. I got the larger time frame fair value gap. I got my larger time frame bias as well to go with me, which was pretty much going up before going down. And this was my way of catching the price moving up. But unfortunately, we had price dig through this double bottom formation here, standard, before then setting itself up for the upside. Now, if I was to look for a trade in here, I mean, I was thinking about it, to be honest, last night, but I didn't want to overtrade. I didn't want to revenge trade. I just left it. There's always going to be another opportunity on the market. Any day, any time, like, there's always going to be opportunities. Don't try chasing all these trades, because you're going to dig yourself into a hole trying to chase something that was going to present itself very nicely to you tomorrow, and if not, then the next day. So for me, psychologically, revenge trading, trying to win back your losses in a very quick, unplanned manner is not good, and if anything, that's what makes a bad trader, in my opinion. All the times I've really, not done well for myself trading is the times I've revenge traded, and I fell into that revenge trading hole. And if you've been there, you've been there. You know what I'm talking about. It's not nice. So, Look, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, this trade was probably not even a trade I should have been in. Do you want me to tell you why? Because I was looking for shorts. My bias for the week is short, but because I know like where price would most likely need to go to be able to set itself up for shorts, I am taking that long. But for me, this is something I need to tell myself to stop doing because, I mean, look, I don't know, because the success rate of these trades is pretty decent, and I feel like I do like to take the counter trend trade more often than the actual trade itself. So it works well for me. In this case, it didn't. It was bad luck. I mean, it's a very good trade, don't get me wrong. I feel like I stuck to my plan. I mean, I know I stuck to my plan. I definitely stuck to my plan. Everything played out. I was making the calls on stream, and if you go back and watch it. But we were unfortunately stopped out with this cheeky swing low just below here. So there's not too much I could have done about that. But now we're waiting to see what price does. I honestly think it's going to come and take out the daily highs. And, I mean, this is my target here. This double top formation. I do want to see price sweep up above there. Tap into some sort of unbalanced fair value gap up in here. Order block it there. Before making its way down. And that's the big move I really don't want to miss. So, I have a habit of missing these big moves, which I call. And I've been calling them for a while. For example, 42k BTC down to like 20 something K, and then I called the 16.7k recently, which is what we've been getting. My next target I think is like 12.6k or something. There is an inefficiency on BTC at 12,700. Let's go find it. Let me show you what this thing looks like. So let me just mark out a line, 12,700. And now we'll just keep going to the left. Okay, this is on the DYDX one, so we're gonna go into here. So what was it? 12,700. So here's the market inefficiency right here. See that? Fair value gap. Replay that bitch. Let's have a closer look. Yeah, just below 12,700. Within this little range here is where... Ooh, that's where we're seeing this fair value gap. So this is a market inefficiency. I don't think it's going to let me go all the way into like 15 minute and all that. Yeah, it's not going to let me, but that's my inefficiency there, 12,700. If we do see price push down, that's where I do want to see it come down to. But just because I want it to see it go there doesn't mean that it will. So, yeah. At the moment, I am looking, like I said, for price to go up before it comes down. Now, this just looks suspect. These highs, these wicks, this looks like a strong resistance. Strong resistance. I want to see price smash through that strong resistance and then make its final leg to the downside. But that may not happen. I still need to look into the on-chain analytics, this and that. We're coming towards the end of the week. It is Thursday today. I did my analysis at the start of the week. Pretty much, to sum it up, I was bearish. I know, to keep it very short, you can see all of it. If I can like focus this without dropping the camera. Yeah, so there you go. There's my notes. And that's what I'm expecting. So for tonight, what am I looking for? Well, it really depends. How did price play out throughout the day? Did we manage to make our way to the target? Are we pulling back to then go again? Because I do see something here, a little fair value gap in this area here. Now, ICT would have taught us how to... No, he wouldn't. So here's the fair value gap. I've seen this breakout. So we're making this low swing high, and then we've made that breakout, shifting market structure. So now I would like to see within this swing 50%, and as you can see, price did tap into the 50% mark. That would have been the buy signal there. It stops just below there if you are trading on the 15-minute time frame. But the day hasn't even started yet. Like 17th starts roughly like there. So I want to see how price plays out for the day. I do believe if we don't break through the London highs or whatever, we may see a pullback again to go long. I don't think we've gathered enough buy. So I don't think we've gathered enough liquidity to shoot to the downside. I just don't think the market has set itself up for that yet. I don't think there's enough like willing sellers to then sell their positions off to the people who are going to be taking profit. Smart money buying where there's many willing sellers. Where are we going to find many willing sellers? Where retail thinks we've hit a bottom, or where retail thinks we've hit a strong reversal. What does this look like? Higher high, higher high, higher high. Strong resistance here. I don't know. I think that they think price is consolidating like this. I don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need that. I don't care about that anymore. I think this is what retail is seeing right now. Oop. No, something like this. Wow, look at that strong support. Sorry, yeah, get flipped into such a strong resistance. That should definitely hold, right? Yeah, we'll see. So I think this is what retail sees right now. This sort of pattern. Probably trying to take longs off here. Probably most likely going to try and do hella shorts from here. But when they see price break to the upside, I think they're going to think that's a proper reversal. Therefore, engineering sell stops. What does that mean? What was I just going to say? Many willing sell orders to people who like people who are going to buy to take profits from the shorts pretty much. So they're putting in their buy orders, retail. They want to go long. They're putting their stop loss below there. What is a stop loss? Essentially, when you've got a stop loss, when you're going long, because you bought something, and it's called a sell stop, because you have to sell it to stop the position. Who's going to make money from, like being sold to? It's the people going short from the top. They're entering their short positions and then buying back. Where are they going to buy it back from? The people who are selling it to them at the bottom. That's my whole thesis at the moment. So ultimately, short term to medium term, I want to see price rally up to what, 17,200 roughly there. I want to see some sort of shit happen up there, and then I want to see the drop to the downside. And that's the main trade I want to take. That's going to be the big trade. But for now, if I do believe price is still going to go up, I see the liquidity. Like, I'm very confident that price will come up to this area. So I'm literally just going to take that trade. Provided we get an appropriate long opportunity from there. I want to get these disgusting lines off my chart. Absolutely atrocious. But yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. Here's the... It's coming together nicely. I deposited 200 here. I put in another 1,000 somewhere. Can't remember where. I think it was after this week. Should have taken note of that. But now I've started tracking like the percentage of each trade, like how it actually performs, because this would be nice to, you know, have. I started live trading the second, a bit over a month, nearly 2 months. I've been trading ICT live, forward testing. Yeah, okay, nice. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap it here, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. This is the end of Crypto Coffee and Chill. My coffee's not so much almost done. I think it's kind of a short one today. Yeah, it's been like 20 minutes. Not too bad. After this, what am I doing? I think I'm going to the gym. Or like I'll train, come back, do research, do some airdrops. You know what? I might stream later on today while I'm doing my airdrop farming. The only reason why I don't is because I'm scared, like, some of, like, my wallet information is going to get leaked, and as soon as that's leaked, I'm gone, so it's not really worth it. I reckon I will just close my charts from here. Yeah, we'll end it here. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you did tune in, hope you enjoyed today's episode of Crypto Coffee and Chill. Good little analysis going through my previous day's trade. I mean, that's what it's all about. We're going through retrospectively and developing an idea, an opinion, a thought, something which we can use for further trades. What did I learn with that one? Not too much. It was a good loss. Like, I stuck to my plan. I don't think I didn't deviate from my plan at any point in time. I really stuck to it. So it was good. I'm not going to do anything differently tonight. It's just chance. Like, we lose when you trade. Like, when you trade, you're bound to lose. It just happens. It's all about your risk management. How do you control your risk? How do you make sure you win more than you lose? And that's what we do as traders. So I'm going to end it there. Enjoy the